Hey guys, so your homework should be turned in the hotspot. You're getting your pouch, calculator, and journal out on your desk, and you're going to glue in this half sheet in your journal as a warm-up. You will work on this after you grade the homework, so I'll give you a couple more minutes to work on this because I know you already graded the homework. But what you're doing here is you're writing the x and the y-intercept for each graph, okay? And they're listed above for you, so go ahead and identify them where they belong. I'll give you another minute before we start going over it. Okay, I'm going to start off with all the y-intercepts first. So remember, whenever we're looking for ordered pairs for y-intercepts, that means the x will be 0 and the number will be y. So at this first one on that y-axis, it crosses over at 4, so it should be 0, 4, which this one would work. 0, 4 for the y-intercept. This next one crosses over about 1.5, so it would be 0, 1.5, which would be this one. This third one crosses over at -4, so 0, -4 is going to be the y-intercept for this one. The bottom left crosses over at -3, so 0, -3. This middle bottom one crosses over also at -3. So there's another one, 0, -3. And the last one crosses over through the origin, which would be 0, 0. And that would be the y-intercept. So check those, make sure you have all of those listed. And then we'll talk about the x-intercept. Okay, so notice all the points that are left over will represent the x-intercepts. And if you notice all the points, the x is the number, the 0 is the y value. Okay, because again we're finding the x-intercept. So this one right here crosses over the x-axis at -3, so it should be -3, 0. This second one crosses over at -1, so it should be -1, 0. This next one is at about 1.5, positive 1.5, so it would be positive 1.5, 0. This bottom left one crosses over at positive 4 on the x-axis, so it should be 4, 0. The next one crosses over at -1.5, so -1.5, 0. And the last one, the x-intercept is the same as the y-intercept, and that would be at 0, 0. So the x and y-intercept for this last one is the same thing, which would be 0. Okay, so you should have had that. Again, that's just a recap of our x and y-intercept. Another thing that I want you to add is what's another name for the x-intercepts? You should remember that these are the zeros. Okay, you have to remember that. You'll see that a lot when we get into quadratics, but the quicker you get that in your head, the quicker and easier it will be. So x-intercepts are also the zeros. And what you will do for the rest of class is I'm going to give you a lesson check over the chapters 3.1 to 3.5. So it's a lesson check, a quiz. Okay, you're working on this independently by yourself. So you will be able to spread out or get the blue privacy boards out, but you will also be able to use your calculator and your notes. So this is what it's going to look like when you will get it. Okay, again it says you can use your notes, cards, or calculators. And this is 3.1 to 3.5. Make sure your name, period, and date is on there. You're going to read the questions and answer them. It's front and back, 11 questions. When you're done, turn it into the tray. And then you will sit quietly looking over your notes and studying those. You can also look at 3.6 in your homework hotspot book. So after the test, or after the quiz, sorry, you will be looking at 3.6 in your book, which is page 132 to 136 in your blue book underneath your desk. Okay, so again, you're working on this independently. You can use your calculator or your notes. Spread out or get your blue privacy board. Make sure you explain everything that needs to be explained. turn it into the tray, and then you will be looking at and reading the notes over 3-6, which discusses parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay, good luck, and we will see you later.